Julie with you?
No, she's out with Reggie. What's the problem?
Oh, there's been a car accident in Germany.
Is it bad?
It's her friend, Michael.
What are you trying to do? Give us kittens?
Julia, I need you to come back to the house.
Oh, what's happened?
I'll explain on the way.
We just cracked a wildlife trapping racket. Sorry, we couldn't put you in the loop, but we couldn't take a chance.
What chance?
Did you do the boring parent thing?
Oh, I see.
Well, you can't help it, it's your job.
Well, Reggie, I reckon I owe you an apology about Rachel.
Yeah, me too.
Rachel's really lucky to have someone like you to stand by her.
I really do like you. It's just that in 3 weeks I'll be going home.
Back to Michael.
What was the shock to you about his accident? So, do you think we could maybe,
Cool it for a while.
would you mind?
No.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Can I escort you to lunch?
Okay, girls, move them around. Nice and snappy now. Do a step down on the way through. That's it. Bring it up, girls. Now we'll get those two ready to travel.
When do you want me to put the other horses in the float?
I told Tori we'd be at Outriders after lunch.
Are you sure they'll be all right?
Absolutely. Outriders is the quietest place in Sydney.
Stuart's here. He wants to see you.
Oh, great.
And can you round up the others? He wants to see them too.
I think they're up at Rachel's camp. They're helping her pack.
Oh, well, come up anyway. And I think the fish might appreciate it if you brought the radio up.
It's not that bad.
Try telling the fish that.
Okay, mate, start her up. You sure this is worth coming back for, Rachel?
All systems go, huh? Yeah, looks like it. So you think this thing will get you back to Newcastle?
You bet. Even if I have to get out and push it.
All right, let's load her up.
Rachel, do you want these to go too?
No. I think my amateur vet nursing days are over. Give it to an expert, maybe someone like Jake.
Jake, an expert. It's a contradiction of terms.
Wow, and they're giving this to me?
Absolutely, mate. It's for all the help you gave us in building the database for the animal colonies.
That's fantastic.
Congratulations, mate.
Thanks.
It's really kind, Stuart.
No, that's the least we could do. Same with this. This is for everyone at Outriders for the great job they did in nailing those animal trappers.
Oh, they'll be thrilled. You sure you can't wait till they get back?
Well, I wish I could, but this training course won't wait, and I've got about a 5-hour drive ahead of me.
Thanks again, Stuart.
Tell them I'll catch up with them in a few weeks.
Oh, well, you'll miss Julia. She'll be back in Germany by then.
Oh, well, say goodbye to her for me.
Okay. All packed and ready to go.
I can't thank you guys enough for what you've done, especially you, Reggie. So I want you to have this.
Rachel, are you sure?
Yeah, look, I really appreciate what you did for me, you know, the way you stood up for me. Took a lot of guts, I won't forget it. Yeah, but it might not be worth a lot now, but, you know, one day when I'm fabulously famous... I don't care how much it's worth. I'm never going to sell it. Well, it's all yours now.
But I do have one favour to ask in return.
Sure, just name it. Next time you fall down a rock face and you knock yourself out, can you just make sure I'm not around when you do it?
Okay, who's the joker?
Got a problem, Jake?
As someone here well knows,
Oh, that sounds serious.
my Game Boy. Who's taking it?
Don't look at me.
When did you last see it?
Oh, I was at the fish pond and now it's gone. Stolen.
Well, I hope not. I paid good money for that Game Boy. And as I remember, you promised to look after it.
And I did, until someone stole it.
Jake, why would one of us steal your Game Boy when we can just borrow it?
If you ask me, someone's after a new one for Christmas.
I am not.
Hey, come on, you two. Hayden will be waiting for you at the stables.
Hayden who?
Hayden Simpson. He's an old friend of mine. He's here to do a stunt show. And he's going to be doing a performance at the showground and he wants to leave some horses here.
Is he paying?
You betcha.
Right, let's go and make him feel welcome.
Hey, can you tell Hayden to come on up?
Yeah, sure.
I didn't lose it, Mum.
Well, look, I suggest you go out there and have a really good look for it.
G'day, fellas. Hope this won't be an inconvenience for you.
No worries, just the 2 horses then?
Yeah, spares. I'll keep the rest at the showgrounds. Is Tori around?
Yeah, she's up at the house. She said to go on up.
Righto. Mel! This is my lieutenant. Mel, this is,
Shane, hi.
Hi.
and,
Hi, Vince.
Hi.
see you in a minute.
Can I give you a hand?
Yeah, thanks. Where are we taking them?
Just paddock here. Can you get the gate, mate?
Sure, boss. Anything else? Cappuccino? Bagel?
The gate, eh? So, how long are they here for?
Oh, a week or two? You ready
Ready?
to lower the gate?
Yeah.
I'll look after the mare. She's a bit on the feisty side. Could you get the gelding?
No worries. Melanie?
And it's just plain Mel. Nobody calls me Melanie.
Okay, sure. Mel?
Mate, think she likes you. You see the way she's looking at you?
You know what I'm going to get you for Christmas? A sense of humour.
Already got one.
That's your story.
Excuse me, you gonna get these other horses?
Yeah? Yep. Doing that.
I'm so pleased you're doing so well.
Yep, got a brand new show. Fingers crossed it's going to be a knockout. And the best news of all, we're booked out 3 months in advance.
Very good.
Maybe it's too good. I'm starting to worry something's going to go wrong.
Oh, don't say that. This is all down to your hard work.
No, it's the girls. They work hard. Well, there's a bit of talent in there too, especially with this one. All right, Mel, you all set to go?
Thanks for your help, Vince. Come and watch us train sometime.
Tomorrow, 2 o'clock.
Yeah, don't forget.
I might just do that. I mean, sorry, I don't mean forget. I'll try and be there. Bye.
Bye.
What's that look for?
Just wondering if that invitation was for everyone, or just Vince.
You're very close to intense pain right now, you know that?
Yep.
What's this? Jake's definition of cleaning his room?
Beats me. Okay, very funny. What have you done with them?
Done with what?
First my Game Boy, now my T-shirt and sneakers are missing.
How can you tell in all of this mess?
Because I knew they were missing before this was a mess. And it is a mess because I've just spent the last hour searching for them.
Did you understand any of that?
It's easy for you to say. You're not the ones whose stuff's missing.
Okay, Jake, I'm sorry. We'll help you.
Yeah, so, where did you last see them, huh?
My T-shirt was on the clothesline and my sneakers were at the back door. I know I left them there. I'm not making this up.
I did search everywhere. I can't find them.
Well, has anyone else got anything missing?
I checked. Nothing.
Weird.
But who in their right mind would want to steal Jake's grotty old T-shirt and sneakers?
And my Game Boy. That's still missing. Don't forget that.
Riding school kids are coming here all the time. Anyone could have nicked it.
Well, from now on, we'll just have to keep our eyes open. Oh, and by the way, I need to know who's going to be here for Christmas.
I assumed you would be spending Christmas with us. Believe me, Christmas at the McDowell family wears a bit thin after the first few hours. Hey, imagine this. It'll be a stinking hot day, we'll sit down to a hot meal, we'll eat until we all can't move, and then we'll spend the rest of the day arguing. Arguing? What about? Oh, everything. You know what families are like. Most of all about Jason. Jason? Who's Jason? He's my older brother. You have a brother? You never told me. Everything's such a mess. Him and Dad fell out a couple of years ago and it hasn't been the same since. Wear your clothes? Yeah. We talk on the phone and we write, but it's just not the same, is it? Isn't there any way you could spend some time over here? Don't worry, I've got a plan. I'm going to have lunch with Mum and get her to bring me back here so I can have lunch with you guys at Outriders.
What's going on?
We're going to catch our thief. Check this out. I've set up sensors all around the property. All someone has to do is just step in front of one and...
Okay. I get the point.
Pretty good, eh? And, depending on which sensor is activated, I know exactly where they are.
Jake, your mind is truly frightening sometimes, you know that? So is it gonna work?
You bet it will. No one nicks my Game Boy and gets away with it.
Okay, guys, bring him round. Do a step down on the way through. Step down on the way through. That's it. That's the girl. Come on, Susie. Pick it up. Do a step down on the way round there, too. Step wide. Pick it up. That's
They're good, aren't they?
Yeah, they're terrific.
Very good. Good one, Mel. Very good.
Check out Mel.
Okay.
Good stuff, Mel. What's that look for?
You're drooling, Vince.
Get off it, would you? I just recognise good writing when I see it.
Yeah, if it's on a motorbike, maybe.
Tori, hi.
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 G'day.
G'day.
Great routines, they're fantastic.
Ah, that's the easy stuff. Wait till you see the rest. Mel! Mel!
My shoulder!
Take a look at it. It's the girl. Now listen, just see if you can lift up your elbow, okay? But keep your forearm parallel to the ground, all right? Here you go. That's it. Okay. It's all right, it's all right.
What is it? What does it mean?
I think she's cracked a collarbone. Now listen, Mel, we'll have to get you to the hospital, okay? We'll get someone to check you out.
I'm sorry.
Don't you worry about a thing, okay?
You should take my car, it's closer.
Right, thanks, Tori. Come on.
That's the girl.
Up you get.
Just some really dangerous stuff. You know, she's lucky she didn't break her neck.
Pretty keen on her answer.
What is it with everyone around here? You're just concerned? That's all?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I'd be concerned about anyone who took a fall like that. Here they are.
I haven't seen Vince move that fast since he got here.
Well, he's concerned about Mel.
Mel, what's the verdict?
Tori was right. It's a broken collarbone.
Doctor says I have to rest my arm for 6 weeks.
Sorry. I guess you're lucky, though. Could have been a lot worse.
Such a stupid thing to do.
Suppose it puts an end to the stunt work for a while.
I hate him.
Really mess things up for everyone. So, what does this mean for the show?
Couldn't be worse. Mel's in most of the routine. Without her, we basically don't have a show.
Will you have to cancel?
I can't. Cost a fortune.
What are your alternatives?
Try to get someone to step in for her.
No, there can't be too many of those.
You're right there. Especially at this time of the year. It's a disaster.
Are you responsible for that racket that just woke everyone up?
No, it was my alarm system. Someone must have tripped the sensor. It could have been a burglar.
And it could have been a fox, a rabbit, a feral cat, or a million other things.
But, Mum...
No buts, Jake. I want you to dismantle that contraption, otherwise no one round here is ever going to get any sleep.
Yeah, well, what about our security?
Jake, read my lips. No more booby traps.
Early morning correspondence.
Yeah. Just to get a wild card, you know.
Cheering up Michael, eh?
He was sounding a bit sad when I spoke to him yesterday.
I should write something too. Can't have him feeling in the dumps. Dear Michael, get well soon. I'm sorry, but Julia's never coming back to Germany. She's fallen madly in love with Shane.
You're terrible, you know that?
I know. Good thing you broke it off with me then.
Don't be unfair.
Me? Unfair? Wouldn't know how to be.
Don't eat that, that's had it. Perfect. It's totally wrecked. Wouldn't be seen dead in that. Hey, leave that there. Don't touch it.
Didn't know you still play with toy cars.
I don't. I'm setting a trap.
What kind of a trap exactly?
Come on, I'll show you. Come on. I'm leaving a bit of bait around, see if our thieving little buddy comes back.
Jake, you could be sitting here for days.
Don't worry about me. I've got plenty of supplies.
Snap it up. Bring it up. That's it. Concentrate. Speed up, Susie. Get some distance. Lock up, girl, or you'll come to grief.
Making progress?
Slowly. Very slowly.
We brought some hay for the horses.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.
Is Mel around?
Over at the stables.
I'll drop some hay off and say hi.
Righto.
Do you want a hand, Vince?
I'll be right.
So, Hayden, you think these girls will be ready in time for the show?
I have to re-rehearse everything. All the girls. Frankly, I think it'd be easier to climb Mount Everest.
Any luck with finding a replacement rider?
Hayden's run the whole world. It's impossible.
You shouldn't blame yourself. It was an accident.
Yeah, my accident. I've done that stunt 100 times before and I stuffed it up.
Can't they do the show without you?
The point is we need 6 riders or we'll end up with a second-rate show.
There's got to be a way around this. All you need to do is find someone who's a good enough rider.
What?
It's obvious, isn't it?
What is?
Let's go see Hayden.
Why? Vince, tell me what you're thinking.
Can't believe we didn't think of this earlier.
Me? You have to be joking. I cannot do that stuff.
But Hayden will train you, and you wouldn't have to do any of the really difficult stunts for a shift.
We've got time, haven't we?
Oh, a week's intensive work. Long enough to get the basics down. A whole lot better than fronting up one rider short. Tori?
Oh, it's not up to me. It's got to be Reggie's decision.
Well, what about it, Reggie? I've seen you ride at the farm. You're skilled, confident.
But I'd freeze up. I wouldn't know what to do.
But once you get out there, you don't notice the audience. You're too busy concentrating on the routine.
Mel, I'd really like to help you out. I'm not good enough for this stuff. Sorry, guys.
Wait, Reggie, wait.
Give me a break, Vince.
Why don't you just think about it?
I don't need to think about it.
You're a good enough rider, you know you are.
Vince, I know you want to help Mel out and make her feel better, but don't you think it's a bit rich asking me to carry the burden?
Well, okay, that is part of it, yeah, but you'd help Hayden out. I don't know, you have some fun and learn some stunts. I just thought it'd work out well for everyone.
Stay here until I say so, you understand? Nobody move.
This is not what we were promised. You get us out.
You do exactly what you're told. You want to get us all into serious trouble? And keep those kids under control.
Well, what do you say?
Vince, I'll give it a try, but I'm not going to promise anything more than that.
Right, she'll do it. Yes.
That's not what I
You'll
said.
be great. You know you will.
Don't worry, Reggie. I'll look after you.
Thank you, Reggie.
Don't thank me yet. I'll give it a try, but if I can't do it, then I'm bailing out, okay?
Of course you can do it. She's just being modest.
You'll be right, Reggie. We'll have you up to scratch in no time.
If I fall and die, I'm going to come back and haunt you forever.
قالوا لك ما تجي في البيت بس ما عملت شيء بس قالوا لك ما عملت شيء قالوا لك ما تجي في البيت
شو جاي تعمل هون؟
Let me go!
عم تتسرع علينا، مينك انت؟
I haven't done anything. I was just looking for my stuff.
يلا فيش روح على ما تعرف.
Stop it! You're hurting me. Let me go!